I'm Ina Shelley, Dean of the College of Education at Butler University, and in the fall of 2011, a dream came true when we opened the doors for the Butler University IPS Lab School. Part of the goals for this project is to show hope and possibilities to the community, to be a school that's innovative and inspires others to come and learn and translate what we know back into their own practice. It has really received so much attention because people are looking for schools to be different in important ways, and we think we're doing that. It's been a dream of mine for so many years to have a school that could show what a Butler education for a teacher education program does, because all of the teachers that work in the school are Butler University trained teachers, so it makes our practice transparent to the world. But it's a school that's innovative and filled with hope and possibilities for everyone, and it's truly an honor that we've been given to have a school like this in our community for our university.
Hi, I'm Ron Smith. I'm principal of the IPS Butler Lab School. We opened in August of 2011, so we're in the middle of our second year of operation. We currently serve children preschool through second grade, and we plan to add one grade level each year until the school grows up through 8th grade. This school is a collaboration between the Indianapolis Public Schools and Butler University. It was a dream of Dr. Ina Shelley for many years to open a Reggio-inspired school within IPS. And Dr. White, the superintendent of IPS, agreed to let us do this. And so the project is really a joint venture formed through an agreement between the IPS School Board and the Butler Board of Trustees. This is a Reggio-inspired school. Reggio Emilia is a city in north central Italy, and they were recognized in 1991 because of a Newsweek article that identified the best schools in the world. For programs for young children, they identified the schools in Reggio Emilia as the best example of early childhood education. Following that 1991 article, people from North America started visiting Reggio. We started bringing the Italians over here to share their expertise with us. And there are only a handful of Reggio-inspired elementary schools around the country. We're one of just a few, but that process seems to be growing and moving upward. This is the studio in our school. The studio is a feature of our school that makes it unique, different from a lot of schools. At our school, we actually don't have a PE teacher, a music teacher, or an art teacher. Instead, we have studio teachers. The role of the studio teacher is to collaborate with the children and the teachers to help infuse the arts throughout the day. So they're part of what we do in science, they're part of what we do in literacy, they're part of what we do in math. So at our school, you'll see the arts everywhere, even though we don't have a formal art teacher on staff, because the studio is designed to really integrate with the work that's happening in the classrooms. Our classroom environments are different from what you see at the typical elementary school. You don't see desks in straight rows at our school. Instead, you'll see a variety of different workspaces. We find that some children prefer to sit at a table when they do their independent work. Some children like to just take a clipboard and lie on the floor somewhere. Other children like to kneel at a table that's low to the ground. So we try to provide a lot of options for children for where and how they do their work at school. And that seems to work out pretty well for them. Our classrooms are usually very rich with materials, particularly art materials that the children can use throughout the day for representing the things they've learned at school or the things they know about the world around them. In our classrooms, you are not likely to see the kinds of things that teachers buy at teacher stores hanging up on the walls. Instead of going and buying those kinds of things, if there needs to be a display on the wall, we have the children make it. So in our classrooms, I think you have a more organic feel because all of the work is sort of from the children. You find photos of the children, samples of their work, stories of their learning experiences put together in thoughtful ways, and those are the kinds of things that decorate our walls and hallways.
Hi, my name is Marissa Argus, and I am a kindergarten and first grade teacher here at the IPS Butler University Lab School at School 60. What is it like to teach here? It's incredible. Teaching here is like no other teaching job anywhere I've ever seen. This job is my dream job because not only do I get to work with amazing educators and really involved and interested parents, I get to work with kids, and kids here are the catalyst in their own learning. So that is an incredible experience.
I think one of the most obvious things about our school that's different is our environments. We don't have desks here at school. We don't have a lot of primary colors. We don't have a lot of pre-made posters that are up on the wall. We tend to decorate our classrooms kind of like a home, for a home feeling, a cozy feeling. We believe in having nice things here at school because, that just shows that the children are valued and this space is valued. When kids are in charge of their own learning, they take a lot more, it's a lot more meaningful to them, and it just makes the learning that much more powerful. It's also really important that the teacher is part of that learning experience, and something we've been talking about a lot lately is the teacher doesn't always know the answers. And I think that's a powerful thing for a child to learn, that no one knows all the answers, and the importance of becoming a lifelong learner.
My name is Kathy Hargrove, and I teach in our elementary program in the College of Education at Butler University. And I've had the privilege of being able to hold my class on site at the IPS Butler University Laboratory School for the last 2 years. The power of being in a building where children reside, that before we were just learning about children, but now we get to learn with children. We have days where we are in classrooms with children for the entire school day, so we are getting to be the teacher and participate as that lead role in the lives of children. The other piece that is really important is that the connection between theory into practice. And so it's not just that we're reading about the elements that allow for us to develop as teachers and to incorporate those ideas into the work that we're doing, but now we get to actually be with children in order to see those theories come to life. The final piece that makes this a joyful opportunity for us to be here at this school is that we are connected to our alumni, in that the teachers that are serving and working here at this school are Butler University College of Education alumni. So to be able to collaborate and work side by side with them in a Reggio-inspired environment is just an ideal learning opportunity for us and for our students as they continue to go along in their career and to become future educators as well.